Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm FPL Roo and I'm back with my cousin Thomas.
Hello, everybody. Good to be back again. Nice to make another video on the future of our side and what's going to happen this game week.
So we've done a video talking about game week 11 and now we're looking forward to game week 12, which sees Arsenal and Man City not have a game because Arsenal are playing in the Europa League against PSV, so they've cancelled their game against Manchester City. So
Which has been a good game to watch as well, man.
yeah,
Perfect timing.
no,
We could have
exactly.
went 7 points clear if we beat them, but
Yeah, no,
what can you do?
exactly. Yeah. City could have gone 1 point behind Arsenal if they beat them as well. Um, so this is my team for game week 12. I've just put in the transfers I think I'm going to make, and then we'll talk about it maybe. So Sanchez in goal, Nottingham Forest at home. It's probably the worst team in the league right now, Nottingham Forest. So yeah, for me, it's not really a choice. Either Ward or Sanchez, definitely Sanchez. Yeah, happy with Trippier. Everton at home, good fixture. Gay Wolves at home. Wolves don't look great. I know they won on the weekend, but they don't look like they can score a goal, to be honest. They're relying on Diego Costa, which I don't think is a great move. They just have no creativity, and I can see that being a 0-0, especially after watching Palace against Leicester on on the weekend as well. And yeah, Matt Doherty against Man United. I just think I'm a Spurs fan and I really think we're gonna beat them. I just don't think Man United are great at the moment, and I think this is, as Conte says, this is Matthew's time to shine, um, especially with Emerson Royale suspended. Thomas, what do you reckon on that back line? Clean sheets all
Well,
round?
you know what? You've got a lot of good home fixtures in there for the defense. Yeah, the Spurs one's the only doubt, but it's one of those games. I reckon it's either it's going to be a draw. I feel a draw's coming, but I reckon it's going to be either a high scoring draw or a very low scoring draw because both teams like to set up to counter attack.
Yeah,
Both teams play that football, and if both teams play that way, there's probably going to be no goals in it because you can't counter attack a team that's playing defensive.
that is true. I
So it's but either way, I get your points if it's a draw and it's a clean sheet. But as for Trippier and Gay, like I said, Newcastle flying. They've got I think one of the best back lines in the league, in my opinion, for what they have.
yeah,
You know, and Everton doing well. They went. I reckon they were unbeaten for a good period of time. I know they didn't win many games, but Everton can switch at any time. But Newcastle just seems to be too strong. I think they'll go away with a clean sheet. Same
yeah.
for Gay Wolves. They Wolves this year just don't seem right. They seem very off. I don't know what's happened. They're looking to
Mm.
bring Nuno back. They're looking to bring
But
back Nuno, and I think that's you can't do that. You can't sack a manager just to bring him
no,
back. I don't think that's
no,
right.
no. I would
I know
recommend them not getting Nuno
Diego
back.
Costa. Yeah. Diego Costa's another one though. For Wolves, he can get you a knock goal or two, but he's not nothing. He's not like a scare factor. He won't scare a team. He might be a bit aggressive, but that's about it. I reckon Palace are one of those defensive sides again, so I reckon a clean sheet from there. And the Spurs one, either a low scoring game, so
Yeah,
it could be a very good point system for you. And
yeah,
same for Sanchez. In my opinion, like I said, the worst team in the league, Brighton. They drew at Anfield. They should have won that game. They're a really good side. People should be worried about Brighton. They could go through Europe this year,
yeah,
and I think they will get a clean sheet against Nottingham Forest.
yeah. No, I agree. And I just think we'll beat Man United maybe 1-0, 2-0, but we'll see what happens. And then midfield we've got Jacob Murphy. He's actually only 4.3 million, but he's been starting for Newcastle the last 2, 3 games. He's been starting on the left. I'm not sure if St Maximum will be back, but I'm hoping he isn't, and Murphy can just get me some points really, even 2, 3 points I'll be happy with. Um, So Trossard, I haven't done this transfer yet, but I'm looking to bring him in for Madison, who is now suspended after getting 5 yellow cards for diving in the 94th minute. So Trossard again playing the worst team in the league at the moment, and Brighton, yeah, I feel like they can beat teams 3-0. And they definitely can score goals. So next thing we got Mo Salah, which is great because I feel like a lot of people don't have Salah at the moment. And I'm gonna put the captain's armband on him against West Ham. I think West Ham are missing quite a lot of centre backs at the moment as well. So I know Zuma's out. I think a few others are out as well at the minute. So I'm not sure their defense is that great. They were doing well before the Southampton game and in Europe and stuff like that, but I think they're missing a lot of centre backs. So hopefully Salah plays down the middle and can exploit that. Andreas, yeah, again, he's been doing so well for me for only 4.5 million, and Villa are terrible as well at the moment. So hoping Fulham can get a few goals in that, along with Mitrovic up front. And this is the other one I probably need your help on, Thomas, or your advice. So I had Reed, who plays for Fulham. He's like a defensive midfielder, and I can bring him in. I bring Mount in for him for a -4. I'm just not sure if it's worth the -4 because I feel like he has to score to get that back or to get any improvement on that, and I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Well,
Especially,
I think Brentford are going to win the game.
okay,
I think Chelsea. I think they're going to lose. I don't see Mount scoring. That's just my opinion. I've had quite a lot of these opinions this season. I've got quite most of them right, so I'm kind of backing myself to
yeah,
Chelsea losing, and it's away from home and it's a tough place to go. But you never know. Mount is that player. He got 2 goals the other day. He can get 2 goals again, but
yeah,
I can't see it happening. I just can't, unfortunately. Same goes for Salah. I don't think he'll score.
wow,
I don't think he'll score. I don't even think Liverpool win that game either. People are going to be thinking they're back, but I don't think they're going to beat West Ham. I think it's going to be a very boring draw. I can just see something happening. West Ham should stay defensive, lock up the team, and that's it. It's another one. I just don't think Liverpool are going to win. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I just think Captain Salah, I think that can go to someone else. Like, for example, Harry Kane, he likes to score a lot of goals.
I knew you were going to say that. And I have been
Yeah.
thinking about it, and I've heard a lot of people.
And even Mitro, he could get you that odd penalty or that odd goal out of nowhere. 1 goal's better than no goals, and I just don't see Salah scoring against West Ham.
Wow. Yeah, because a lot of people have been talking about Kane, but you just don't know. I feel like we'll go there, go 1-0 up, 2-0 up, and then that's it. Defend the
Those
lead.
1-0 or 2-0s could be from Kane, though.
Yeah, probably will be. That's the thing. Yeah, maybe I'll decide closer to the day. And yeah, Mount, you probably put me off him, so maybe I'll just I won't go for the -4. I could get Sterling instead of Trossard and Mount. But I don't think Sterling's doing great at the moment. Or I could
Or how
go
about
Zaha.
Guimaraes from Newcastle?
Yeah, I could get him. Attack that Everton fixture because Everton are not looking great. Or I could even go Trent in for Nico Williams or Cancelo. So I know he's on the bench, and I know he's terrible at the moment as well. But
But
hopefully he can. It's only one
I think
game.
Joe Gomez is going to start right back again
Okay.
because he got man of the match against City.
Yeah.
I can't see Klopp dropping them just like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
this would be
again,
really unfair.
yeah. But again, is it even worth it? Because it's going to cost me a -4.
It's up to you,
And but the thing is, Thomas, like if I was doing it for the rest of the season, so a -4, they could make it up in 2-3 weeks. Because
That's happened to me.
I'm wildcarding next week, it's only
Mm-hmm.
for 1 week. So I don't know if it's even worth it, the -4.
It's 1 game out of 38. If you
Yeah.
do have some reason a bad week, you can always put it back.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna have a bad week at some point. everyone's gonna be in that sticky situation. Like
Yeah,
me, for example, I've had that situation already, which was this week.
yeah, exactly. But
But
it's just like, is it worth spending the -4? Because I'm going to wild card next week, so all these players will be gone. So they can't make back that -4 because they'll be gone next week.
yeah, that's
So
true.
I don't know if it's worth it. Anyway, let's go on to your team. So if you wanna talk
Well,
us through it,
as I
we've got
said again about the Newcastle back line, they're just solid. I can see a clean sheet against Everton. You know, it's a hostile atmosphere at Newcastle. Um, like I said, we've repeated it again. That Trippier and Pope, they just don't really get many things wrong. You know, they're a solid back line. You know, they're very hard to take down. And same goes for Perisic. Like I said, I think it'll be a very low scoring game. Spurs snatch it. I think one team will win and the other team won't score, if that makes sense. It'll be a 1-0 or a 1-0 either way. Or a
yeah.
draw. It could be a draw. But I can't see a high scoring game because both teams play too defensive. And you know, Ashley Young is another one. I'm giving him another chance because I have no really other options. I want to take another -4 route because I've already done that twice.
Yeah.
And they're playing Fulham. Fulham are a good side, but Villa, it's their time to, you know, destroy a team once. I actually get a 4-0 or something or a 3-0. Actually go for it.
They
They
need
ain't
a they
done that
need a
yet.
win.
They need a win.
Yeah.
And like I was saying about Kehrer for West Ham, like I said, I don't see Liverpool winning that game. Hence why I put him in. I don't see Liverpool beating West Ham. I know
Oh,
it's at Anfield, but West Ham are just gonna sit back and just defend. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm taking a risk here, but
yeah.
I just can't see Liverpool winning. I don't know why everyone thinks they're back, but I don't think they are back. I may
See,
sound deluded. People might think I don't know nothing about football, but I've said many of these things over the past few game weeks, and I've got them right. So I'm going to back myself to getting this one right again.
yeah. And but so I've got to let you know, I don't think Perisic is going to start. I think
We'll see.
Sessegnon, I don't think he can play 2 games in like whatever it is, 5 days.
I don't want to take anyone
No,
-4 points. I can't risk
fair
it.
enough.
So if he doesn't play, he doesn't play. What can I do?
Yeah,
He might come off
yeah,
from the bench.
yeah.
You know, I
There's
got
nothing
to.
you can
You
do
know,
really.
nothing I can do. It's 1 week. Nothing I can do. Hence why I'm hoping on Trossard to get me the points.
Yeah. Trossard captain, eh?
Yeah, I think he's going to score a hat trick.
Wow.
I think he's going to get another hat trick. I can see it happening. I'm taking the risk, and I was thinking about captain Zaha, but I'm gonna go for a Trossard captain this
Yeah.
week.
I agree.
I
I
I
agree with
think
you.
Brighton are gonna batter Nottingham Forest. Absolutely batter them. Brighton are a really good side. Trossard's flying, and even if he gets a couple goals, you know, that's still something. Even an assist or something. I could just see if Trossard be the man of the match against Forest, and another good week for him. And same for Crystal Palace. You know, they play Wolves at home. Eze, Zaha, both creative, brilliant players. Any of them can score and assist. So
Yeah.
I'm expecting at least a goal from at least one of them and an assist from at least one of them.
Yeah.
The only doubt I have is Anthony. Because when I kept saying it's a low scoring game, I have a United player in there. Because if it is someone who's going to score, I think it will be Anthony.
Yeah.
There is that one man score for United, there's going to be Anthony. But this is where the thing comes in. If United scores, Perisic, things drops unless he gets an assist or a goal.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've got like a dilemma there with a
Yeah.
Spurs defense and the United attack. So it can only go one way or point wise. I was thinking about removing Anthony, but I just feel like he's going to get a goal. I mean, sorry, not removing. I mean, removing Perisic, I should say. But there'd be another -4 points. I might still do it. Still got a couple of days. But that'll be 12 points I would have taken off my team. That's 3 transfers I've done. So I'm still deciding on Perisic to come out, but I feel Anthony will score. If someone's going to score for United, it will be Anthony, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
fair enough. And Tony and Danny Welbeck, eh? That guy.
Yeah, I put Welbeck in because, like I said, I think it's time for him to get a goal as well. And Forest is the perfect game set up for him to do that. You know, he's got a few good points. He's got quite a lot of points over the last few game weeks. He's done pretty well, and I reckon he will. I'm hoping he scores, and I think he will. It'll be or TROSSARD will assist him or something like that. And Ivan Toney, I got to stick with him. You've got saying about Mount Brentford, hard place to go, hostile, very compact. And Tony's one of those players who can destroy a big team like that. He can do it. He's done it before.
Yeah, he's done it to
And
Arsenal.
he did do it to Arsenal last season, yes. But this season was a nice kick out of the boys for us. But other than that, yeah, I think it's time for Tony time. To do his job. He's gonna score another goal against Chelsea, and I think they're gonna beat Chelsea.
Yeah, West London derby as well.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about putting Raya in, but I think they'll concede. Well, I don't think Newcastle will concede,
No,
and so I've kept hope.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like your team. You got a few different players in there, and I like Welbeck. I think it's just fun, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
what a player to go for.
yeah,
Well, thanks anyway. Good luck.
yeah. Well, thank you. Good
Good
luck
luck with your
to
game
you as
week.
well.
I hope you don't do too well because I'm chasing you and I'm in a league.
Yeah, you know what? Talking about that, I might captain Welbeck now. I've decided between Trossard and Welbeck who to captain here.
Well, why not? But the only thing is, Trossard will get you an extra point for a goal because he's a
Yeah,
midfielder, and you can get a clean
exactly,
sheet point as well.
exactly.
Um, well, yeah. Anyway, good luck. Thanks for coming
Thank
on
you.
the
You
channel,
too. Yeah,
and
pleasure.
hope you come on again soon. Thanks everyone for watching. If you can subscribe, like the video, that'd be really great. And follow me on Twitter at FPL I've just hit 50 followers, so buzzing with that.
We all start somewhere.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get 50 subscribers because that'll be amazing. Anyway, yeah. Cheers.